Hi, I'm Olivia Mathias. I'm currently studying and training in Loughborough.
Hi, Olivia, and thank you so much for your time today. Starting off with 2021, it's been a bit of a weird year, but obviously you started in homethley and came second. That's not a bad way to start.
Yeah, definitely. I was pleased just to race again, really. It'd been so long, so everything was kind of weird and like you forget things that like during like what to do before the race, like transitions and stuff like that. So it was nice just to get a race under my belt, yeah.
And you mentioned getting race under your belt, you came second, so it's a very good way to start the year.
Yeah, I was really pleased with that. Yeah, I raced at Clonethley many a time, so it was quite nice to go back to a course that you'd done before.
And I guess from somewhere you've raced before to a whole new experience, you made your World Triathlon Championship Series debut in Leeds. How was it to do that, not only making your debut, but making it in the UK in front of a home crowd?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was definitely I find it really nerve-wracking. And I think in some ways like it was amazing that my first one was at a home crowd, but then it also I just put so much pressure on myself because it was a home crowd. So I guess there's pros and cons with it, but the crowds were crazy and like my mum and dad and family came, and like my best friend Molly from school came as well, which was pretty cool to see them. Yeah.
And what does it mean to have like your family and your friends be able to watch you and be able to see them, I guess, straight after the race?
Yeah, we weren't actually able to see them because of all the COVID restrictions, but like I saw them when I ran past them and stuff like that. And it's just so nice because they do so much of the journey with you. And like when you race abroad, they get to see it on live streams, but sometimes it's just not the same. Like being there and experiencing that atmosphere that we experience, it's just really nice that they get to experience that as well.
You mentioned racing abroad. Not long after Leeds, you were heading off to Kitzbühel, and you came home with a silver medal in the under-23s. Tell us a little bit about your time over in Kitzbühel.
Yeah, so I think it was probably one of my top three places. It's just so pretty and like you're just in the mountains. It's the views are insane. And yeah, I was kind of really disappointed with Leeds. I just I was just a bit down on how I raced. I wanted to like show what I'd been doing in training, and I just didn't really feel like I'd done that. So I put quite a lot of pressure on myself again for Kitzbühel because I just wanted to like get a performance that I could be proud of and like show what I've been doing in the winter kind of thing. So it was kind of a bit of relief and stuff, and like it was really nice to have Sean and Soph there as well. Like we had three Brits in the top 10 in the senior race and two of us were under 23, so that was pretty cool as well.
You mentioned having the others that you teamed up with Sean and with Sam, with Gordon for the mixed relay to bring home your second medal of the event. Are you a good spectator when you're watching the other three, or are you a little bit nervous when it's going on?
Well, I'm usually on first leg, so like I don't get the nerves of all of that. I kind of just get the nerves of a normal triathlon. But this time I was on leg 3, so I was pretty nervous. I just didn't know what to do with myself when the first 2 legs were on, and like then they shouted to me that Sam was in the lead, and I was like, oh my god, like he's handing over to me in the lead. This is the pressure. Like I can't not hand over in the lead now.
I think you not only handed over the lead, you extended it a little bit, didn't you, to set Gordon in a good position to take home the win?
Yeah, I tried to give Gordon the biggest gap as possible.
And what does it mean to be part of a strong British team? There's a lot of strong British men historically, but I guess now there's a real strong women's contingent from Britain.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like it's just nice to have like teammates around you, and like Soph was just as much is in that relay team as everyone else. Like I know she didn't race, but like the preparations before, like she plaited my hair, like all stuff like that. Like it's just nice that everyone is like there for each other. And although she didn't get to stand on the podium, like she was still just as much as a team as everyone else. And like, it's just pretty cool to have so many girls that are like seem to be doing well at the moment.
Looking ahead to next year, you've got the Commonwealth Games in Birmingham. Obviously, you raced on the Gold Coast in 2018. Is the Commonwealth Games something you're targeting next year and aiming for Wales?
Yeah, definitely. I only went for the relay last time, so I'm hoping this time to qualify for the individual as well. And like the back end of this season's kind of what I'm aiming for, just to hit one of them like the selection points. So hopefully I'll be able to do that by the end of the year.
Well, good luck for the rest of this year and fingers crossed for 2022.
Thank you.